Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Right, it's Saturday and we've got an extra nice map for you today. Not only that, it's an extra long episode while I talk about some extra unusual things that I don't normally rant about. So lots of things to look forward to. So as it's extra long, let's get this out of the way. It's your daily reminder. Do it now, please. Do it now. Yeah, clicking like will help me promote the channel, promote it, get it seen more on YouTube and get me growing, and I'll be able to put out more daily content and hopefully become a full-time YouTuber. Please let it happen, guys, please let it happen. Okay, today's map is Bukit Renjana by Ikanya, with a little bit of help from Arizandi with the intersections. Ikanya is one of our all-time favourites, isn't he? Yeah, beautiful maps, highly detailed maps, and there's your start square, intersection, yeah, river, check, all good, lovely. And resources, it's very much detailed basically, isn't it? It's splitty splatty. Let's head off to the workshop. What do we need on the workshop? There's a specific theme that's been made, Aguil there, which is green needles to you, the Legacy Falls pack, you need Norway spruce, pine trees, river reeds and unlimited trees mod. There's also some directions on how to use relight, etc. Let's move on. And so down to street level. Now today we're going to do it as a live recording, and so if you hear a little bit of bashing going on, like that maybe, you might be able to hear that. That is me flying through live. There's so much to talk about with this map that I didn't feel I could do it justice by doing a voiceover at the end, so there we are. Right, so we'll do a little fly through. First of all, beautiful. Yeah, I think we can agree. First glance, beautiful. The theme, look at the texturing going on here, and the snow on the mountains is painted in with sand, but when it's that beautiful aesthetically, it's just lovely, isn't it? Right, let's carry along and have a look at the highways. Perfect highways. I'm going to point this one out just as we're driving past it. This waterfall, the water is only just making it over here and there. The amount of water pushing on, a lot of water pushing on, very little water making it over the waterfall. So I just sort of point that one out as we were in the neighbourhood. Okay, we'll drive on and down to our first intersection. Now Arizandi is involved in Ikanya's map again. We've got some very beautiful swooping intersections. This one, for example, absolutely lovely. Look at the lines on that. We come down here. Any tighter, any tighter, I think those would start glitching. And again, that would start glitching. And look at the swooping lines over here. The three roads coming in together, almost in perfect harmony there. That's just lovely. Great work, Arizandi. Well done, my friend. We'll carry on. And onwards. So we'll head down here. Not long now till we hit a tunnel. Now, I've been moaning about Ikanya's tunnels for a little while now. How they just drop off into the subsoil, yeah? This is basically as close to perfection as I'd want. I mean, it's not quite spot on, exact perfection if you've got your slide rule out, but really, that is really very nice indeed. But where do Ikanya's tunnels, they're magic, aren't they? They come out anywhere. Well, this one's fairly straightforward. This actually goes straight line on. If we go straight line over the mountains here, and peek down, there it is. We'll have a look at these ones as they come out here. Once again, not quite slide rule perfection, but pretty damned close enough to perfection. However, there's one thing I'll point out. As I did my first fly through on this to have a look to see what I was going to be talking about today. This road here is fine. Perfectly flat and low. This one seems to be going slightly elevated as it goes in, just slightly. Compare the two. Okay. This one's slightly elevated, yet where can it elevate to? There's no real room behind here for that road to elevate into. If this is the only problem with the entire map, I'm going to call it problem, then it will get 5 stars. I'm not marking anybody down for this, okay? I'm not marking anybody down for that on its own. You don't get anything else that accumulates up, and then if you've got like several of those, then it's a different story altogether. But one of them, I'm not that much of an a-hole, you know. I'm not. Perfect bridge time. Shall we have a look at a little perfect bridge? It's a little bridge, and it's a little bit perfect. The water flow there, but just catching the underside of the bridge there. But I think we can let that go as well. Minor stuff. Minor winchy stuff. Oh, there's something I want to show you. I know. I'm getting distracted and go, oh, shiny thing. Right, okay. Forests. Nice forests. You know, see the way they're blended in together. I kind of like that. And then over here we've got a slightly different sort of forests. The same trees, but sort of like different mix. And then this sole individual tree in between the two. All on its own. But does it work on its own? Do you know what? It does. This little tree on its own may be the most perfect thing in this particular map. In a map that's full of perfection. But it does have flaws. Oh, yes. Yes. Get excited, guys. I'm going to find mistakes. I know where they are. I wonder if I can find them again. Now the next thing I'm getting digressing. I'm getting distracted all the time. This is something a talking point only. I just want your opinions on this one. Right. Perfect highways, yeah? This is the perfect distance for the two highways to be apart. You won't get any road glitching between the two highways, and if you want to do your own intersection, there's no anarchy required. And then you get to intersections, and the roads are really close together, yeah? So this is the perfect distance for highways. But if that's the perfect distance for highways, why are we not using that as the perfect distance for highways over here? It's a question. It's a question. See the way that the highways have to be drawn closer together, so we can get these perfect intersections. And I'm gonna just fly over this intersection at the moment. This highway, the way that it draws out away, just a little bit wobbly. Just a little bit wobbly. Because of the need for this intersection to be pulled so close together. Anyway, Arizandi intersection number 2. Very lovely, very beautiful. And you may have noticed already, those of you with magnifying glasses, yeah, we've got one of those. Just the one though. Very nice. Okay, very nice. We'll keep going, shall we? Another little perfect bridge going across here. We'll skim across here, shall we? Shall we? And then we've got more highways going this way. We must be getting close to the start square. Must be. But not before we have another little perfect bridge. It's a perfect bridge. Very nice. Good. And we'll keep flying. Keep them flying. Keep them going. Perfect bridge. Looks it, doesn't it? But there's no water clearance. I mean, the water's making it under there, obviously, in-game. But that concrete, in real life, would be washed away in no time. So I just sort of point that one out. Of course, other than that, it's very pretty. Don't get me wrong. It's very, very pretty. Yeah, look, it's a fantasy map, okay? Fantasy map. Moaning about realism. Okay, keep flying. Keep them flying. Another perfect bridge. Oh, so many perfect bridges. Where is this damn start square? Don't know. Down here. Look. Oopsie. Something bad's happened there. Something very bad has happened there. I don't know what. I don't know what's caused that. Usual settings. I'll hold my hands up if I've forgotten to switch on or switch off anarchy, but normal settings going on here, guys. And we'll fly along, fly along, fly along. Where is this start square? There's a start square around here somewhere. I'm hoping I haven't missed it. Guess what? Intersection. Perfect. Swooping intersection. We'll ignore that one. I think we take a left here for the start square. Around here. Around here. Yes, finally, we're there. We have made it. It's only taken us about 3/4 of an hour, but we have done it. And there is your start square intersection. And it's pretty beautiful. First of all, let's look at the detailing. Look at the detailing in these. Like the way that the, what's the word? Sound barriers, that's the word, sound barriers are being used for the decoration. I like that. That's worked very nice indeed. Beautiful selection of trees, of course, and all cool. Now, choices. Do you build off this way towards the ornamental water? Or do you build off this way towards the mountains? Oh, what a great way to choose. Now, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. We'll keep flying. We'll quickly skim over this one because I really, really, really can't wait to get onto the rail. Perfect tunnels again. Yeah, more or less. Skim the over here. They come out over this side is fine. In fact, yeah, more or less. We've got the same sort of issue going on here. Where those tunnels go into, because they're not really dropping away, they're going straight. But anyway, that's not too much of an issue. Another one of these. I can't remember which way we go now. I think we go left again, don't we? I'm confused. No, we go right. Ha! We go right here, guys. This is live fly-through for you, live from BonBonB HQ. And then off back to where we started. So I'm coming across to the rail. Now, those of you who love Ikanya's Magic Tunnels, and who wouldn't love Ikanya's Magic Tunnels, you are in for a treat here. You are in for an absolute treat. I know I was I was overwhelmed by the amount of magic tunnels going on the rail. Doesn't look like there's going to be any, does it? But oh, you'd be wrong. I'd be so wrong. Down here, we'll take a left at this junction. And here's magic tunnel number 1. Now look, perfect, straight in, completely flat. Who could moan about that? Who? Not even I could moan about that. Then we come over here and it emerges. Hang on, a bit confused. Yeah, that's right. It does emerge over there. Let me switch back out of that. Cinematic camera needs to be switched off. Okay. Then round this way, and what have we got here? Now this one just drops away a little bit. Now that is standard for Ikanya. That's a standard tunnel entrance, and you can see why I prefer the new style, improved style Ikanya tunnel entrances. Anyway, where's that guy? That comes out on, that's right, the other side of the mountain. This is the magic tunnel. You go, where the hell have you gone? It actually comes out over here. Now, once again, we are emerging up a slope. Not the perfect new tunnel at all. That's the old Ikanya style tunnel. Now, this is, for me, a grumble. This, for me, is a grumble. We have got a tunnel entrance over here, which is a little bit upward slopey. Yep. And we have got, over here, a tunnel entrance over here, which is, it's alright. That's almost flat. Okay. So, right. So, yeah, you can't get into this tunnel because of the way the junction goes coming from this direction. And you can't get into this tunnel coming from this direction. Yeah, I understand that. Why can't you get into that tunnel? Because there's been no connection put in here. If only we could have a little connection to come across here. Why am I suggesting that? Well, watch this. If I pull back up again, hit that, remove the cinematic camera. Right, so the two tunnels both come out right beside each other. Okay, so if I come back out of here, so we've got him, comes out there, and then him, I've lost it, I've lost it. I've lost the tunnels. There it is. Comes out over here. So I think there's one tunnel too many going through those mountains. I would probably be inclined to delete this one. That's the one that would go for me. And then I would just put a little rail. You can see almost where there probably was one, because we've got a gap through the trees here. I don't know why Canya's gone and done that. I find it very upsetting. I try not to be upset. Never mind. Okay. It's a fantasy map. Remember, it's a fantasy map. Down here, what have we got here? Lovely, 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 lovely. Should stay and look at that more. This one, however, is also lovely. Look, perfectly flat. See, this is what we want to see, Kenya. Keep them coming. We've got another one. Yeah, perfect there. Over here, quick peek into that one. Oh, it's perfect. Yes, good. Round here. And perfect rail bridge. And back down to ground. And do you know what? I think it's time. It's time to do that asset review. Oh, my life. And so off to Assetville for Saturday's Quirky Asset of the Week. Now, today's asset is Guanyin, Goddess of Mercy. I'm sorry, Guanyin, if I got your name completely killed there. By Jinevan TH, which I assume means that the creator is from Thailand. I would suggest that the statue looks like it's from Thailand. Goddess of Mercy, the Thai Goddess of Mercy, no less. It's a beautiful statue, very shiny gold. Unfortunately, the resolution isn't quite as high as I would like it to be, but I'm pretty sure at distance in screenshots she would look truly magnificent. So that's it. That's Guanyin, the Goddess of Butter. No, not butter. She does look like she's made of butter, though, isn't she? Goddess of Mercy by Jinevan TH. That is today's quirky asset of the day. And now I fancy some toast. Somebody make me some toast with some butter, please. And so off to Themington Island for the very last time this week to have one last look at the hot semi-arid theme by Wally Shally. The theme is indeed very glorious. The orange hue that you see there comes from the future Deus Ex style LUT, brighter LUT. The theme, honestly, it's worth checking out the theme. If you're not sure, just have a look at it. It's not, honestly, it's very, very nice indeed. Textures are beautiful. Right, factoids, because factoids. Customs officials once seized what they thought was a pornographic film entitled Games in Bed. Hey! Only to discover it was about ways of amusing sick children. One last one. The fine for an overdue US library book returned in 1968 was more than $22,000. It had been borrowed in 1823. 145 years late. Ouch. Okay, and back to Bukit, Renjana and shipping routes. Shipping routes, we have one that comes this way, avoids the rail, well done. Goes this way past the essential lighthouse. Ooh, the monochrome essential lighthouse. Past another essential lighthouse. Don't get distracted, BonBonB, sorry. Underneath this bridge, that's plenty high enough. And around here, and then that goes off to the fog there, but we have a second shipping line comes in this way. This one's no issue at all. We'll fly along and through and past, right, hugs the coast. Hugs the coast, a little bit close actually in some places. It's not too close, but a little bit close. And Wyatt wants to loop around and follow. Look, hang on a second. Yeah, I'm a shipping captain. Why wouldn't I stick to the deepest parts of the... No, we're going to follow the coast around here and around there. Minor grumbles. Minor grumbles. Shall we have a look at water flow? Why not? Right, this is Ikanya. He knows how to do water flow. Look. Actually, to be fair, actually, it's quite difficult to see the arrows. I think we'll probably be looking at the water mostly in live view. You can actually see the water flowing with the rippling effects. I think that's the way we're going to do this one. Okay, pulls back out, hits that, and we're back into overview mode. So what do you think? What do you think? First of all, the first thing I'm going to say, looking down there are no square fields. Hooray! No square fields. That's amazing. Oh, yeah, these are blodgy fields. Amoeba fields, these are. They're almost like putting greens, except for their... No, where's that going to go? Well, we're going to put the hole on this putting green. It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. Honestly, the theme as well. I know Ikanya's worked very hard. He's taken Carnador's amazing theme and updated it, and whoa, I think that's how it works. And also just look at the way the forest is working its way up. Just a little bit of a minor hill there, and it just gives a little bit of definition to the forest. I like that. That is very nice indeed. Water, we were looking at water, weren't we? Now, first of all, water source. Do I buy into the water source? Not really. However, I think one of the exceptions to the rule with a fantasy map is, as long as it's not ugly, you let these things go on a fantasy map. And I'm prepared to let this go. Look at this. This is for me, this is the amazing part. Look. We've got the water coming down the side here. The control of the water down here is amazing, right? And it gets to here, and you'd expect... How is it not overflowing there? How? That is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. If that was me, that whole forest there would be flooded. I'm looking at it, I think that was the original route, you know. Again, I think there's a hint there that the water would flow into this area here. Maybe this was a lake or something going on there. I think this is the latter. In fact, you see the way that I reckon this was the second choice. Oh, yeah, probably. I could be wrong. Mountains. Shall we have a look at some mountains? We haven't looked at the mountains yet. Look at the mountains. Ooh, feels freaking cold, I tell you. It's got the chills. Shall we have a look at some bigger mountains over here? Also some more in the cloudy type mountains. I can switch the clouds off. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. I think the fog is there for a reason, guys. And unless it is obscuring a view of something specific we need to see, I think it should be left on. Oh, yeah. Water's edge. Very happy with the water's edge. Look at this. This is tidy. Very tidy. Now, look at the water edge. Remember that waterfall earlier? Do you remember that one that didn't quite connect up? Look. Look. We've got another one. That is so strange. I reckon that there's got to be a water source here, isn't there? Shall we have a quick look for a water source? Is there? There's no water source. How is that happening? And look. And look. That's very strange. The thing is, I was going to point out, I've made a mental note about, if we come up this way here, up this one here, and this one here, I've made a mental note to come and check out for this one. Those ones I just found by chance right now. They're up here. There's another one. Where are you? There she goes. So that's really weird. Some very strange water glitching going on. Shall we have a check for water sources there as well? Yeah, we've got a water source here. So whether that's pushing water back up, I don't know. That's really weird. I don't understand. But yes, all water sources aside, I think that's pretty much. I think we've covered the map. We haven't had a look at the essential lighthouses close up, but oh, I mean, look at this down here. Look at this down here. Look at this dirt texturing. Oh, definitely got to do this as a theme review next week, guys. Definitely doing this one as a theme review next week. Right, okay. Let's settle this thing down and give this thing some marks, shall we? Okay, now aesthetically, I want to give this 5 stars. I really want to give this 5 stars. And normally, if this was any other creator, this would be a 5-star map. However, Icanya's last 2 maps, the Tindlau Islands and Doulas Morph, I think both of those maps, aesthetically as a whole, were better. Which makes it very difficult for me to give this 5 stars. It's 4 7/8. It's seriously that nice. It's the theme. The theme, and Icania needs to be credited on the theme. So I'm going to give it, I can't give it 5 stars because 5 stars has to be for perfection, and I think I prefer those 2 maps overall aesthetically. So 4 stars for aesthetics. Sorry, I know, I really feel bad about that one. Detailing. There are problems. Not many. We've got some tunnels that I could see being improved. And we've got some water issues, which is very rare. In fact, I've never seen it with a canyon before. And of course, one streetlight clipping. And so it's a high standard map though, and it's going to get 4 stars. Gameplay potential. There is a lot of potential here. There's not really anything to fix. And I know everybody complains, oh, I wouldn't know what to demolish because they're going to make it look less beautiful. Well, that's just tough. That is just tough. It's not so beautiful. Honestly, it's not so insanely well. Some of the Icania maps have been so insanely detailed that there has been no room to build. This one is fine. It's just forests. It's just very nicely done forests. And I'm gonna give it 5 stars for gameplay. So that's it. Bukit Renjana by Icania. Today's map of the day. Beautiful work, Icania. Beautiful. What, did you really think I wasn't going to give it the seal of approval? Bukit Renjana by Icania. Beautiful. Scrolling off to the side there. Oopsie. Well, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me tomorrow for the weekly chart show. Well, we'll look at top 20 items in the charts. It's worth having a gander, isn't it? Also, you can join me tonight. We'll be doing a little bit of Euro Truck Simulator 2 because you seem to enjoy it on Tuesday and Ostriv isn't working. So also don't forget to click the link to the map and vote on that one there as well. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for watching and I'll see you very, very soon.